History Talk. Today we'll be talking about a key monument in our history, Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore is a sculpture carved in the Black Hills in South Dakota. This fantastic sculpture took 14 years to complete. The presidents on this memorial include Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and of course, George Washington. Now the question we should be asking is why?
George Washington was chosen to be on this memorial for obvious reasons. He was the first president of the USA, and one of the main reasons we got independence from Britain. For the people, Washington was hailed as first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen.
Thomas Jefferson was chosen on here because he was the author of the Declaration of Independence. He oversaw many of America's expansions. He was also a strong supporter of democracy.
Abraham Lincoln led America through the Great Civil War. He also issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which encouraged border states to outlaw slavery. Theodore Roosevelt was the youngest president to ever hold office, being 42 years old. He had created the Square Deal, which meant that every citizen would be treated fairly under his policies. He had also coined the slogan, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." His many accomplishments as president allowed him a spot on the mountain.
Mount Rushmore is one of America's most popular tourist attractions, with over 2 million people coming each year to see the presidents that positively impacted America. The original Mount Rushmore is way too outdated for the USA.
Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington have been on this mountain for so long. Why not take a moment to showcase other talents on this beautiful mountain?
We need a change. We need the best of the best on this monument. We need public figures from the 20th century.
That's why we've decided to hold auditions to see who should belong on this mountain. Now to you, Jeff, in the audition room. On this season of America's Got History, we've decided to tackle one of the most popular monuments in the United States, Mount Rushmore. There are so many people who have changed the world, but many of them haven't gotten the recognition they deserve. Let's watch this battle to see who deserves it most. The rules of the show are simple. If one judge says no, automatically you can't be on Mount Rushmore, unless the golden buzzer is pressed. What's the golden buzzer? Well, the golden buzzer allows someone to be on the Mount Rushmore, even if one of the judges say no. The golden buzzer may only be pressed once, so the judges need to use it carefully. Now we introduce our judges.
Minds are relatively blown, so take a seat.
What is your name?
My name is Albert Einstein.
When were you born?
I was born on March 14, 1879.
Where were you born?
I was born in Ulm, Germany.
What is your job?
By profession, I am a theoretical physicist. I will be a musician. I'm very interested in that since a young age, and I've played a couple of different instruments as well. I am here because although I am from Germany, I want to be famous in America. I like America a lot, and I think my face on a Mount Rushmore over here can be very famous. The Mount Rushmore is a large monument, and it would be a great achievement for me personally to be on it.
What is one significant contribution you made to America?
I've been a professor at the Institute of Advanced Study for many years in Princeton, New Jersey. I have also been a part of the NAACP to advocate for Black rights. Also, because of my letter to President Roosevelt, he realized that there was a race going on to build the atomic bomb.
How are you better than the rest of the candidates?
How much has America appreciated your work?
I've been awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics, and I founded the photoelectric effect. Also, there have been many works written about me, as I am a very good physicist. Everyone loves different styles of hair and expression.
What talents will you be showcasing for us?
I can answer any mathematical question given to me in my head. 4, 15, 19, equals MC squared. Thank you, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Jackson Pollock.
Where were you born?
I'm from Cody, Wyoming.
What is your job?
By profession, I'm an expressionist artist.
Why are you here?
I'm here for a place on Mount Rushmore's new statue. I believe that I have a lot to offer to the world, and my art has already inspired many people.
What is one significant contribution you made to America?
My art, the famous drip paintings that I produced in the late 1940s, represent one of the most original bodyworks of the century. At times, they could suggest the life force in nature itself. At others, they could evoke man's entrapment in the body, in the anxious mind, and in the newly frightening modern world.
How are you better than the rest of the candidates?
My art inspired new movements, and my legacy lives on as an inspiration. I am also credited as the greatest artist during the 20th century, which is a title that none of the candidates have, I assume.
How much has America appreciated your work?
America holds my work to high standards, and I am a highly recognized artist. I even appear in history textbooks, which shows how recognizable I am. Today I'm going to be painting something for you guys. Here you go.
Wow, I really like this guy.
That was so awful.
Come on, look at his art. It's an abstract expression of his emotions. And
That's not art.
That is art.
Thank you, thank you.
What is your name?
Hi, my name is James Meredith.
Where were you born?
I was born in Kosciuszko, Mississippi.
When were you born?
I was born on June 25th, 1933.
What is your job?
After I graduated, I earned a law degree and became involved in politics. In recent years, however, I have been more involved in civil rights and education issues, particularly through my nonprofit organization, the Meredith Institution.
Why are you here?
I believe that I am an icon of the civil rights movement.
Okay, what is one significant contribution you have made to America?
I was the first African American student to enroll at the University of Mississippi. When my application that was initially accepted got rejected by the admissions office after they found out my race, I filed a court case against the university for discrimination, and fortunately, the Supreme Court ruled in my favor. I believe it was a landmark incident. I also wrote several books, including the children's book, Will Wadsworth, Train to Nowhere, and the memoir, A Mission from God.
How are you better than the rest of the candidates?
I remember once I was riding a train from Chicago with my brother, and the train arrived in Memphis, Tennessee. I was ordered to give up my seat and move to the crowded black section of the train, where I had to stand for the rest of the ride back home to Mississippi. From then, I have dedicated my life to ensuring equal treatment for African Americans.
How much has America appreciated your work?
At the riots, both President JFK and RFK supported me by sending U.S. Marshals, military police, troops, and officials from the U.S. Border Patrol to keep the peace and make sure I was given my rights and sent to school.
I don't know about this guy. I mean, he's a good person, and I really like him, but he's more involved in African American civil rights rather than improving America as a whole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we should accept him.
Yeah, he's all around it.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Robert Motherwell.
Where were you born?
When were you born?
I was born in Aberdeen, Washington on January 24th, 1915.
What is your job?
I am a painter.
Why are you here?
I am here because I believe that I paint very well, and I would really like for my face to be on the monument.
What is one significant contribution you have made to America?
I was one of the creators of abstract expressionism and I made it very popular. It is famous all around the world now.
How do you think you're better than the rest of the candidates?
I am the creator of one of the most important art styles in the world. I bet no one else did that.
How much has America appreciated your work?
My work is in many American museums.
He kind of seems really bratty and like know-it-all. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah, me neither.
What is your name?
My name is Milton Friedman.
Where were you born?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but I grew up in Rahway, New Jersey.
When were you born?
I was born on July 31st, 1912.
What is your job?
By profession, I am an economist, and I mainly conduct research. I have made many contributions to the economic theory, and I have written many books, scholarly articles, papers, and magazine columns. I've worked in a television program with my wife. I've given lectures and taught courses in price theory and monetary economics as well.
Why are you here?
I am here because I believe that I am one of the most influential practitioners in my field.
Okay, what is one significant contribution you have made to America?
I was the founder of the theory of monetarianism, and I disproved the popular Keynesism theory that money does not matter.
How are you better than the rest of the candidates?
My writings on markets, democracy, and the dangers of big government were very popular. I was also an economic advisor to the Republican presidential candidate Barry Goldwater during 1964.
How much has America appreciated your work?
I was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1967 for my work. I have brought my research with me today, and I will be able to sum up everything in my research. So to start off, monetary theory. And that is all. Thank you for this opportunity for letting me showcase my talents.
What is your name?
Hello, my name is Arthur Miller.
Where were you born?
I was born in Harlem, New York.
When were you born?
I was born on October 17, 1915.
What is your job?
I work as a playwright.
Why are you here?
I want to do something different in life and get myself out of my study more.
What is one significant contribution you made to America?
I wrote several screenplays such as Death of a Salesman, The Crucible, A View from the Bridge, and The Misfits, which have all been very popular.
How are you better than the rest of the candidates?
My notable works in literature have inspired me very much to keep working and never give up. I remember how my father, a small manufacturer, suffered during the Great Depression and how I saved every penny of what I earned working in a warehouse just to attend college. I just know that my life has taught me a lot, and I was successful in learning from it and making the best I can. One of my first plays, All My Life, won a Tony Award.
How much has America appreciated your work?
Almost all of my works have been greatly appreciated by the public, and I have won many awards, including the Pulitzer Prize, which I'm very fortunate for.
Honestly, I feel that his work didn't really impact America as much as it could have. Like, comparatively on a scale with Albert Einstein and Jackson Pollock, I feel like he's on the lower side, so I don't think he's...
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think he's good enough. I'm sorry.
Thank you for giving me a chance. What is your name?
My name is Andy Warhol.
Where were you born?
When were you born?
I was born on August 6, 1928 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What is your job?
I am an artist.
Why are you here?
I want to show everyone my amazing art and be recognized for my achievements. I would like to be a source of inspiration for many young artists who want to pursue this career.
What is one significant contribution you have made to America?
I founded pop art and painted many pieces with mass-produced commercial goods.
How do you think you're better than the rest of the candidates?
Well, I am the founder of a large art style. Recently, I started experimenting with silk screen painting as well.
How much has America appreciated your work?
America loves my work, everyone does. I'm gonna be painting something for you. Ta-da!
Wow, that looks so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that art. I think we should learn more.
Yeah.
Now let's give our judges a few minutes to decide who will be featured on the new Mount Rushmore. Okay, candidates, please step forward if you hear your name being called. First up, Andy Warhol.
Wow, thank you for this opportunity.
Second up, Jackson Pollock.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Next is Albert Einstein.
Wow, I'm blessed. I'm going to tell all my friends in Germany.
Last but not least, Milton Friedman. Oh, this is so amazing. I'm so happy. And that's it, folks. Everyone has heard the results. The new people on Mount Rushmore will be Andy Warhol, Jackson Pollock, Albert Einstein, and Milton Friedman. Have a great night, everyone.
As you guys saw, our Mount Rushmore has the best of the best. Our candidates battled against each other, leaving only the brightest to make it onto the monument. We hope to see you at the grand opening of our monument at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. See you tomorrow on History Talk.